I had this whole speech planned out where I was going to come on the stage and I was going to reassure you that everything's okay. The positive change is inevitable, and it's really just a matter of time before we destroy these industries that needlessly butcher and murder millions of animals and contribute to the degradation of our environment. I was going to come on stage and assertively state that we have got this. Everything's in hand. But I don't think I can do that. I can't tell you that everything is going to be okay, because in all honesty, we don't know if everything is going to be okay. The reason we're here today is because we don't know. What I can tell you is that right this very second, there is a mother in a farrowing crate. And she is biting on those bars over and over and over, hoping that they will break and she'll be able to escape. What I can tell you is right now in this moment, there is a dairy calf in a solitary confinement pen who is calling out for their mother who they have just been separated from. What I can tell you right now is there is a chicken laid on the ammonia and feces-riddled barn that we incarcerate them in. They are laid on their back, dying from organ failure because of the selective breeding that we have forced upon their species. And what I can tell you is that right now in this moment, there is a lamb on the kill floor of a slaughterhouse who has just watched as their friend has been shackled upside down and had their neck sliced open. And this lamb is cowering in the corner, hiding, hoping that the slaughterhouse worker will not notice them. But of course they do. They always do. And so in this moment, that worker is walking over to the lamb, and when he reaches that lamb too will be shackled by their feet and have their neck sliced open. But isn't that why we're here today? Not because we know that everything's going to be okay, but because we don't know. And because we know what is happening every single moment of the day to the animals. That is why we are here. If we thought everything was going to be fine, we'd sit at home and wait for the inevitable. The reason that we are here is because we don't know what the future holds. The reason that we are here is because we are fearful that nothing will change. But more importantly, we're here today because being here today is the right thing to do. We are here today because here is the right place to be. And we are here today because today and every day from today is the right time to act. But after all, what other choice do we have? Doing nothing is not an option. Burying our heads in the sand is not an option. Expecting others to do the work is not an option. There is no other option. We can't just hope. We can't just dream. We can't just wish. We can't just have faith. We must act. For without action, there will be no success. And now success does not mean that things will come easy. Success has a cost. That cost will be fightbacks and setbacks. Success has a price, and that price, for many of us, will be one of hardship and struggle. But nobody said this was going to be easy. That was never part of the agreement. But that which is most worth achieving never comes easy. And so there will be dark days ahead of us, days where we may struggle, days where we may find the weight of the world too heavy for our shoulders to bear. But that which causes the most discomfort is that which is most important. So do not turn away. Stand tall. Stand proud. Stand together just as you have today. Never lose hope. Rely on each other. Trust in each other. Because that is what we must do. When we leave here today, we go back to our lives, and it may feel that in that moment, we are alone again. But we are not alone again. Look around you. Look at everyone who cares. Look at everyone who is here today. Trust in each other. Rely on each other. We must come together. We must fight and struggle together. So never give up. Keep striving. Keep fighting. Keep working. Keep learning. Keep going. We are here to support one another through those times. And so we can say that even though at times it may feel like a struggle for us, we will not give up because we have reached a hurdle. We will instead turn to the tens of thousands, millions of people that are like-minded like us, and we will ensure that they will be there to support us in our hour of need. Now, don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream of a better world. But make sure that when you open your eyes again, you make that dream your goal, and you fight to achieve that goal. Open your eyes and say, I will not be the one to stand idly by. I will be the change that I wish to see. Say to yourself, I have the strength. I have the power. Say, I am strong. I am tough. I am resilient. I am determined. I am capable. I am fearless. I am a warrior. I am ready. And then say, I will not give up. I will not back down. I will not retreat. I will not turn away. I will not fail in accomplishing what it is that we must accomplish. Now, we are all here because something inside of us has said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We all feel that inside of us. So as we look towards the future, who do we want to be? What sort of people do we want to become? What sort of life do we want to lead? And what sort of life do we want to create for others? Because what is the point of living if it's not to try and do what is right? If we're not learning, if we're not creating, changing, and evolving, if we're not fighting to create a better world. So what mark do we wish to have left on this world when our time here is over? What is it that we want future generations to remember us for? What do we want to be different about this world when our time here is over? I cannot tell you that everything is going to be okay. But what I can tell you is that the only chance we have is now in this moment. And the only way the future will be prosperous is if we act together. Now, there are no limits to what we can accomplish together as a species, but we must come together to accomplish what it is that needs to be done. Success will come when we see others as not part of the problem, but as part of the solution. For it is those who currently perpetuate these systems of violence who could one day be the same people to end them. We need to tell them why. We need to educate them. We need to show them. That is why we're here today, to build that momentum inside of us, to feel that strength inside of us, to go out there and change the minds of people who need to be changed. To show them what they need to see, to make them listen to the noises that they need to listen to, and to make them aware of what it is they've desperately tried to hide from. We show them what they don't want to see. We show them the truth. Now, our species faces challenges that we have never faced before, challenges that are existential and seemingly omnipotent. And that is why we must come together and fight as one, united under what it is that we are striving to accomplish. Unity has never been more important. Friendship has never been more important. Trust has never been more important. And so I will tell you now that on days I will struggle, on days I will find it hard, on days I will find it challenging, on days I will feel the weight of the world, on days I will doubt, on days I will cry, on days I will feel full of hopelessness and despair. But I promise you that even though I can't tell you what the future looks like, I will be there fighting to the end. And all I ask of you is on those days where I fall, you pick me back up again. And in return, on those days where the fight that we currently have to face feels like a burden that you can't bear, I will be there to raise you up again, because we are strong as one and we are strong together. Now, dark days, they lie ahead of us, but they need not be eternal. For I am you, and you are me. And the future is one that we will all create together. Thank you for listening.